Спасибо, people. I've decided to diversify my content and to record the first conversational video. I asked you to ask me questions on Instagram, and I have several questions from there. The first question was, why did I become a teacher? If you don't know, I'm a teacher of English and Russian. Now I teach English and Russian as a foreign language, and also Russian to my own students. I used to teach literature and prepare students for exams, but now I don't teach literature anymore. It occurred to be too difficult for me and the students also. It's better to start with the question, did I always want to be a teacher? Actually not, and I'm not a school teacher, although I have such a diploma. I have a degree in teaching, but I didn't work as a teacher at school. I only had practice there. And answering the original question, I have to say that no, I didn't think about becoming a teacher at all. When I was a teenager, I listened to lots of music in English, and I just wanted to understand this language. I enjoyed the melody of it very much. And I just asked my parents to study English individually with a teacher. So during that times, I wanted to become an interpreter, and I tried to enter the university for this major, but I didn't do it. So I could actually have done it, but only in additional period of enrollment. I didn't want to worry about it, and I just entered the pedagogical department of my university because it was like the first period of enrollment, and I wanted to be on the safe side because I really wanted to enter exactly this university. Well, and so I ended up studying in a pedagogical department, so I'm a teacher. I work as a private online tutor now, and I've been doing it for 9 years already. Well, so I think this is the answer to this question. I just started giving lessons when I studied on the third year of my education. At first I started with preparing students for Russian exams, but later I also started teaching English as well. And I worked in several language schools, and also I had private pupils. And at some point I quitted my job and worked only at home. I think it was one of the best decisions in my life. Well, so I just liked how my lessons went with students. They showed great results in their studies, and I was really satisfied with this job, and I earned good money and just continued doing it after my graduation. Okay, what I like in my job, I like conversations with different people from different cities and even countries. I enjoy, when I taught students, like schoolers, I enjoyed that I gave some pieces of wisdom to them, and I helped them to enter universities of their dreams. So I felt like I played the important role in their lives, at least a bit, because it's extremely important to enter the university to get education, and lots of high schoolers really freak out when they have to prepare for these exams. I always comforted them in my classes, and that was really fruitful. for me. I felt the gratitude, but one year I got a burnout and depression. It was a really tough year, and after that I decided that I didn't want to work with scholars who want just to study language in order to get good marks at school. So I concentrated on high-level students, on adults. Now I teach mostly adults and young adults. And I also found out that it's really interesting to teach Russian as a foreign language. I studied this particular subject at my university too, but I didn't think that I could teach it really. Although I had practice with foreign students, they studied at medical university, and my group mates and I taught them Russian for a short period of time. It was fun actually, but this year I tried this and I really enjoyed this. So if you guys want to study Russian as a foreign language or English, I have some spots in my schedule, so you can text me in a social net, maybe in Telegram. And that's it, because you asked me how to arrange lessons with me. I will be happy to teach you. So now I enjoy in my job that I can help people speak English and help them understand movies, TV shows, books, songs that they enjoy, and that they not only enjoy, but they can work out the meanings from context. They start singing songs alone. It's cool. I like it and I enjoy it. Okay, let's go to more fun questions. If you could live in a book, TV show or movie, what would it be? It's a really interesting question because I watch a lot of series and TV shows. I also read a lot of books because I studied for a teacher of literature. But I would answer that it would be Friends TV show. I think you all know. This series really fits my life, and I watched it lots of times, maybe 10 times, and you know, it's a TV show of my childhood, and I grew up watching it. So I dreamt about such a company of friends to live close and have close relationships. I had such a company in my adolescence, and later I had a period of time when I had a lot of friends, but not as in that company, so we all communicated separately. And again, I wanted such a bunch of people who would always support me and with whom I could have a great time. Now I have such a company and we live in one building, so it's really cool. Yeah. The next question is, what is your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure is to play a game on my phone. It is called Mystery Manor. You have to look for hidden objects there in the rooms of this manor. I love this game. I played it on my laptop in the past. I had high level and after that something happened with this game and it stopped working. But some years later I began playing on my phone from the beginning, and now I do it every night. I play it before falling asleep. It calms me down, and I love participating in championships there. I earn diamonds. So it's just a stupid habit, and I like it. Okay, the next question is, are you more of a cat person or a dog person? And this question needs me to drink some water. Because I don't know. I had a dog in my childhood. Her breed was a boxer. Her name was Laura. She was a lovely, clever boxer. My friends were afraid of her because she started barking when they came to my place. But the point was that she was afraid of them, and that's why she barked. And I always had cats. Now I have a cat. You remember Damon, probably. And now I dream about a dog too. I love doggies, I love cats, I love almost all the animals. I love pandas, koalas are also really sweet. So any animals except of different insects, for example, cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. When I see a cockroach, I scream very loud. Alright, would you rather be a fantastic dancer or be great at math? I definitely would choose to be a fantastic dancer. I tried to dance several times in my life. I danced some simple dances in my childhood, and when I studied at university, I tried dancing hip hop and some strip plastic a little bit, well, but I'm really not good at dancing, so I would love to be able to dance great. I love watching dances shows on TV, and if I could dance, I would probably make some cool dancing videos or teach other people to dance, because yeah, being a teacher has its traces on personality probably. So yeah, and to tell you the truth, I've never really needed good math skills in my life after school. My math teacher used to threaten me that she would not put me an excellent mark in my school certificate if I hadn't worn a school uniform. Yes, my teacher was a really strange person. So I had to wear a uniform and study math. I was quite good at maths, but I wanted to leave school with merit. I had to follow her rules, but math, who needs math? If you are not a physicist or a scientist or an astronaut, do programmers need math? I'm not sure about it, so... Alright, it's time to stop answering this question, otherwise mathematicians will get offended. And probably the last question for this video. Do you like it when you receive a phone call without notice? No, I don't like phone calls, and phone calls are associated for me personally with some fraudsters or with bad news, because now people call you only if something awful has happened. At least this is my opinion. So I call only my parents and some friends, but if it's appropriate for them. Usually, at least, we text and ask each other if it is convenient to have a call, or we even can arrange time for a Zoom call beforehand and talk. Maybe it sounds crazy, but I think it's a modern reality, and if an unknown number calls me, 90% that I wouldn't answer. I used to answer because potential clients could call me, but now I have a new number, and it's unlikely that some of them would call me, so usually new students text me somewhere. Okay, I hope that was an interesting video and you didn't get bored. You can ask me different questions in the comments below, and also follow me on the forbidden social net with pictures. I have to say that because it is forbidden in my country. Okay, so see you!